Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Director's Chair. Today we're looking at the Stylized work Quentin Tarantino. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of Director's Chair, where we talk about directors. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, reels album. So let's get into it. So Quentin Tarantino, is his films are characterized by stylized violence, extended dialogue with a pervasive use of profanity, and reference to pop culture. So let's go through all his movies. Now he did do My Best Friend's Wedding, which was technically like um a 70-minute short. It was a black and white film, but only 36 minutes of the film are edited, leaving the project unfinished. So I'm not going to talk about that. So let's start in his first movie. Uh, um, so let's just start with his. So let's just start with his first movie, which was Reservoir Dogs. Now this was um, this was his first movie, and this was a neo-noir crime film. This starred Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Turney, and Michael Madsen. It made 2.9 million, $1.2 to $3 million budget, which it, although controversial at first for its depiction of violence and heavy use of profanity, was not its general received, with the cast being praised by many critics, despite not being heavily promoted during its theatrical run. It achieved higher popularity with Sex with Tarantino's next film, Pulp Fiction. A soundtrack was released featuring songs used in the film, which are mostly from the 70s. So that's Reservoir Dogs. In 1994, we had Pulp Fiction. Now, Pulp Fiction was a crime film. It starred John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, Uma Thurman, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Amanda Palmer, Maria de Medeiros, Ving Rhames, Eric Stoltz, Rosanna Arquette, Christopher Walken, and Bruce Willis. Made $213.9 million, $8 to $8.5 million budget. Was a commercial success. Pulp Fiction is widely regarded as Tarantino's masterpiece, with particular place for screenwriting, the self-reflexivity, unconventional structure, and extensive homage and prestige have led critics to describe it as a touchstone of postmodern film. It is often considered a culture watershed, influencing films and other media that adopted elements of the style. The cast was also widely praised, and it's and many as one of the greatest films ever made. I love Pulp Fiction. I also love Reservoir Dogs. I love Pulp Fiction. I think Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite Tarantino movie. Um, because I just think it's probably the um. Anyway, that yeah. So like, I'm not like yeah. So that is So after that we had after this 1997 we had Jackie Brown. Now Jackie Brown was Jackie Brown was his next film. It was a crime film. It's based on Elmore Leonard's 1992 novel Rum Punch, and it made Pam Grier, Samuel Jackson, Robert Forster, Bridget Fonda, Michael Keaton, and Robert De Niro. Made $74.7 million, $12 million budget. Jackie Brown pays homage to 1970s black exploitation film, particularly Coffee and Foxy Brown. Both which star great. It is the only feature-length film that Tarantino has adapted from another work. Jackie Brown revitalized the careers of Grier and Foster, neither of whom have been casting for many years. And yeah, I actually like Jackie Brown. It's not my favorite Tarantino movie, but I like it. The 2003 we had Kill Bill Volume 1. It's a martial arts film, and it stars Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, Vivian A. Fox, Michael Madsen, Daryl Hannah, David Carradine, Sonny Chiba, Julie Dreyfus, Jake Kai Kuriyama, Gordon Liu, and Michael Parks. And it made $180.9 million, $30 million budget. It received positive reviews from critics and achieving the highest grossing opening weekend of a Tarantino film to that point at $30 million budget. So yeah, I actually like this movie. Uma Thurman's great in this movie. I love Kill Bill, Volume 1. Then in 2004 we had Kill Bill Volume 2, and this is a neo-western martial arts film. It's a sequel to Kill Bill Volume 1, and it starred Uma Thurman, David Carradine, Michael Madsen, Daryl Hannah, Gordon Liu, and Michael Parks. It made 152 million. And yeah, this one is good. It's not as good as the first one, but originally these were supposed to release as one film, but because they were too long, they decided to split in two films, which there's been talks of Volume 3. I don't know if it will happen, but Tarantino said he's making one last film, and it's not going to be Kill Bill Volume 3, but it could happen. We don't know. There's been talks of Zendaya being in it. I hope we do get it, but as of right now, if we don't, at least we still have the first two. Um, so yeah, 2007 we had Death Proof. Now Death Proof was by Grindhouse. Grindhouse with two movies. We had Death Proof, which Quentin Tarantino did, and then we had Planet Terror, which Robert Rodriguez did. I'll talk about that when we get to Robert Rodriguez. But it was a black comedy action film. It starred Kurt Russell, Rosario Dawson, Vanessa Farlito, Jordan Ladd, Rose McGowan, Sidney Poitier, Tracy Thomas, and Elizabeth Weinstein, and Zoe Bell. And this was this was a really good movie. I actually enjoy it. It made $31.1 million, $30 million budget. I've seen most positive reviews for its stunt sequences and tribute to exploitation cinema, although its pacing was criticized. It was released as a double feature, along with Planet Terror. So yeah, and then 2009 we had Glorious Bastards. Now this was a war film, and this starred Brad Pitt, Christoph Waltz, Michael Fassbender, Eli Roth, Diane Kruger, Daniel Brühl, Til Schweiger, Manly Laureate, B.J. Novak, August Dahl, Julie Dreyfus, Sylvester Groff, Jackie Ido, Dennis Menochet, Michael Myers, Rod Taylor, and Martin Wadke. It made around $321.5 million, $7 million budget, making it Tarantino's highest grossing film to that point, and two was surpassed in box office by Django Unchained and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The film received positive reviews for Walt's performance as Hans landed in Singer for praise, but some criticized the historical liberties taken. And I like this one. It's not my favorite, but it was inspired by Enzo G. Castellari's 1978 Euro film The Glorious Bastards, though Tarantino's film is not a remake of it. And yeah, I actually like it. It's a really good movie. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy it. Then 2012 we had Django Unchained, which this was a revolutionist western, starring Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kerry Washington, Samuel Jackson, Walton Goggins, Dennis Christopher, James Remar, Michael Parks, and Don Johnson. It's made $426 million, $100 million budget, becoming Tarantino's highest grossing movie to date. The film received acclaim by critics, mainly for Walt's performance and Tarantino's direction and screenplay, though the film's usage of the N-word and its depiction of extreme and graphic violence drew controversy. I love this. This one's really good. Originally, Will Smith was supposed to be there, but then he was being difficult, so they decided to race with Jamie Foxx. I think Jamie Foxx, I wonder what would have been with Will Smith, but I'm happy with Jamie Foxx. 2015, we had The Hateful Eight. Now, this was a Western mystery thriller film. This starred Samuel Jackson, Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Walton Goggins, Demi Butcher, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Bruce Dern, James Parks, and Channing Tatum. It made $156.5 million, a $44 to $62 million budget. The film was praised for its direction, screenplay score, cinematography, and performances. The depiction of race relations and the violent treatment of Leigh's character divided opinions. The film was released as a re-edited 4-part miniseries for Netflix with the subtitle extended version 2019. The Hateful Eight is Tarantino's final collaboration with the Weinstein Company following the allegations of sexual abuse against Harvey Weinstein in October 2017. So this one's a really good movie. I recommend check it out. And then finally, in 2019, we had Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and This is a comedy drama film. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Emil Hirsch, Margaret Qualley, Timothy Oliphant, Austin Butler, Dakota Johnson, Bruce Dern, and Al Pacino. It made $374.6 million on $1996 million budget. I received praise from critics for Tarantino's direction and screenplay. The performance, particularly DiCaprio and Pitt, cinematography, soundtrack, sound design, costume design, and production values. And I actually like this movie. This one's a really good movie. I recommend check it out. And that's pretty much it. That's Tarantino. Now he has got another movie coming. He's claiming he said that's his last movie, but I don't know. We might get Kill Bill 3. I don't know. It's not Kill Bill 3, but I think it's going to be based on they said it's a female protagonist. It's going to be about New Hollywood or something. I don't know. It was something I read about. But I love Quentin. I don't think there's a bad Tarantino movie. I think I love all of them. Yeah, it's Quentin Tarantino, one of the best directors we've had. I like pretty much most of all his movies. And yeah, so that's the stylized world of Quentin Tarantino. So guys, so much my video. That's for my next one. Bye.